We live. Can anybody hear me? Can anybody see me? Can you feel me? I'm not seeing myself. I've got it up on my laptop here. Here I am. There we go, I think. Buffering. There we go. I'm live. What's up, everybody? Yo, Art Noxon, how's it going? Hello, Jay. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, everybody. Hey, Blue Creek. How's it going? I'm on. It's weird. You would think it's kind of like quite obvious when you're live, when you're streaming, but it's really not. It's like 3, 2, 1, you're live. And then if you start talking, then about 15 seconds later, you'll actually be live. And you just kind of find yourself halfway through a little monologue or something. Yeah, it's quite odd. I hope everybody is well. I hope you've all had a good week. It's Friday night, everybody. Feeling good about that. I've been I'm still feeling slightly under the weather, honestly. I've been really, really tired today, and my wife is really ill. Been in bed the last 2 days. It's like these viruses going around the UK, they're just sort of really like long lasting. It's like everybody I talk to is like struggling with something, you know. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Jay says jump scare had you on the other screen with volume up too high. That's fun. See, we have 7 people watching now. For anybody who is joining here for the first time, this is a little sort of reaction radio roundup before we go live on Twitch. So I start streaming on YouTube, get everybody together so everybody gets a YouTube notification, you know what I mean? Because maybe you don't follow me on Twitch, and you know, maybe you want to come over and check it out. But so I do it on YouTube first, so you get a little notification if you subscribe to the channel. And then we'll move over to Twitch. I will put the link in the chat. I'll throw it in right now, and I'll throw it in again later on. But here's the link, just in case you haven't signed up to Twitch and you'd like to make an account now. But basically, I am taking live requests to reactions. I've got something like 18 lined up so far this evening, I think. So thank you so much for all the requests that have come in so far. Space for a couple more, but only a couple. And then I've got plenty lined up for tomorrow as well, but there's still space for tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm streaming at 12 p.m. GMT on Twitch. So I'll do the same thing again tomorrow, where I come on 10 minutes before, get everybody together. And yeah, it's going to be a fun little shindig. We get into all kinds of music. Today, lined up, we've got, let me find out. Let me see. We're looking at a bit of Sergio Mendes. And then we've got Nick Nakatori. We've got Camelot, Amaranthi, Godsmack, Johnny Cash, Jellyfish, Tommy Emmanuel with Billy Strings, Beat Elephant Talk. Ooh. Classical Gas by Tommy Emmanuel. That's going to be amazing. Joe Bonamassa, another amazing guitarist, with Eric Clapton. We've got Royal Republic. We've got The Leaving of Liverpool by the Longest Johns and El Pony Paisador. And then another one from the same show, Wheels of Glory. Then we've got Unleash the Archers, followed by When the Levee Breaks, featuring John Paul Jones, Playing for Change. Now, I've got a lot to say about Playing for Change, so I'm excited to get into that. Hopelessly Devoted to You cover by I'm and R. Wisey. That looks interesting. Superhero, Nemo Patel and Daniel Namud. Then we've got Mandy Harvey, deaf singer on America's Got Talent. Wow, that'll be interesting. Hello, Pyrola, how's it going? Hey Dan, would you consider doing a reaction to KD Lang? KD Lang. Let me think here. Let me just do a quick search from KD Lang. What's going on with my watch? KD Lang. Name rings a bell. All I can think of right now is Clubber Lang from Rocky 3. If anybody else gets the reference, Mr. T. I don't think I've heard any KD Lang, but yeah, sure. Why not? Throw it in. This reaction radio, literally, it's like it's open to all kinds of genres, all kinds of music. We get into metal, we get into country, we get into folk, like music from around the world, all sorts of stuff. Soul, rhythm and blues, anything at all is welcome. Then, yeah, Pity the Fool. Yeah, Rocky 3 was hilarious. It's weird with the Rocky series, isn't it? Because Rocky, the first film, it's like, it's an amazing piece of cinema. Like, it's an amazing film. And the story behind it with Sylvester Stallone being homeless and he wrote it and he refused to sell it unless he played the lead role. Incredible. And it's just a perfect standalone film. Rocky 2, 3, 4, 5, Rocky Balboa did not need to happen. But I'm really glad they did, you know, because they were a lot of fun. Um, Blue Creek says, here's a stunning version of Hallelujah. She performed in front of Leonard Cohen. Amazing. Yeah, you can put in requests through my Buy Me a Coffee. I've got it kind of loaded up here, and then I get them sort of loaded in, generally in order as they come in. In 4 minutes, we're going live on Twitch. Hello, Sunshine. Hey all, Rock and Bowwinkle, or Rocky like Adrian. Rocky like, hey Adrian. Yeah, I'm talking about like Rocky like, hey Adrian, Rocky. Yeah, for sure. Great film. I had to sort of watch it at school when I was 7. Probably too young to watch Rocky, to be honest. The teacher was a strange person, but we were performing like the Rocky theme tune, dun 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 dun, and I played trombone as a little kid, so I had to go away and watch the film because it was on TV, on terrestrial TV, like BBC One or Two or something like that, and yeah, I absolutely fell in love with it at that point when I was a kid. Pyrola says, I've never watched Rocky. It's an amazing film. It's really amazing. There's some questionable bits in it for sure that have not aged very well. But generally the story and everything, it's kind of it's really, really powerful. It's really, really good. I always thought Carl Weathers had a great physique. He played NFL for a short bit. He did, didn't he? He played Apollo Creed, right? Yeah. Yeah, and he was in Predator with Arnie. Yeah, great actor. Yeah, definitely recommend checking Rocky out. But yeah, we've got 2 minutes, people. I'm gonna put the link in the chat once more. Sunshine says Sylvester Stallone wrote that movie himself, and it almost didn't get made because he insisted that he played the role, and he was unknown at the time, never acted in a major film. It was incredible, you know. It was incredible what he did. And he wrote this film, and he insisted he played the main role, and they were like, look, because I think when he was a kid, he had what was it, sort of paralysis, kind of half his face, and like, you know, that they said to him like, look, people can't understand you, mate. You can't be the lead actor, and you're like, what's he like, 5'6" or something, and you're going to play a heavyweight boxer? It's not happening. And he was like, we'll use forced perspective, we'll make it work. And yeah, and they did, and it was amazing. Maybe 5'6" is a little short. I'm not sure how tall is Sylvester Stallone. I hope that's not a massive diss. Like he's watching this, like, hey, yeah. But no, I think he's yeah, not the size of a heavyweight. Let's say that. Action Jackson. I haven't seen that. I need to find out now. I need to fact check myself. How tall is Sylvester? 5'10". Oh no, that's. I have been brutal. What did I say? 5'4". 5'6". Oh, he's 5'10". I don't believe that for a second. Yeah. Yeah, 5'9"ish. Yeah, okay. Yeah. We'll call it 5'8". The interweb says he's 5'10". I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Oh, it is 5:30, ladies and gentlemen. It is Twitch time. Time to get twitching. I see we have 10 of us here right now. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be joining. It's Friday night, generally our busiest night on Twitch. Last night was great, loads of fun, and we're going to be having a lot of fun tonight. My shirt is coming undone. I was totally unaware of that. Sorry about that, everybody. My bloody hairy chest. There we go. Right. The camera adds £10 but subtracts 5 inches too. Art Noxon says, I don't believe 5'10" either. That's his agent boosting his vitals, I think. But honestly, it's the same, I think, in any kind of combat sport or anything. They always knock up the height by a couple of inches. I don't know why. It's just what they do. Time to get twitching. Maybe not the best catchphrase. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. I was a bit of a Hail Mary kind of what do I call it? But hey, Twitch time. Let's do it. That doesn't work. I'm not comfortable with any of it, but I'm going to push the button now. Start streaming. We are now live on Twitch. One more time, I'm going to throw the link in here for anybody who's just joined or can't see it. Here it is. Twitch.tv/PeaceBeats with Dan. Alrighty. I'm going to end this stream now, and we are going to be live on Twitch. I'll see you over there, everybody. Peace and love.